morning, everybody. Today I am going to recite you a story of the future, in which two childs, Margie and Tommy, are there. Margie and Tommy are the children of the future of the year 2157. This is, yes, of course, the future, because it's about roughly 150 years or 130 years away from the present. One day, Margie and Tommy are the brothers and sisters. They used to take their classes on their homes because they're in the future and due to technological advancements in their fields. They used to take their classes on their homes with a mechanical teacher and with a display on it. The Margie is 11 years old and his big brother Tommy is 13 years old, who is 2 years elder from him. Margie is weak in subject of geography because she is not able to perform good in the geography. Her mother, fed up of her failures in the geography exams, fed up of this and asked the counting inspector to inspect the errors in the computer. When the counting inspector came into the house of Margie, he inspected the mechanical teacher, and he found that the strings of some of the wires and the cables of the mechanical teacher were just not fixed, smoothly. So he repaired them, and then he saw the results of the Margie in that particular way. He saw that the Margie was doing quite satisfactory. He then tapped his head and tell that her performance was quite satisfactory. He has adjusted the mood of the mechanical teacher to an average 10-year-old girl. Then one day Margie found an old book. A book has contained the story of schools. Then she took that book to Tommy, where she shows that copy, the book, which was yellowish and very old type of book, where the words were written, and not moving, as they only studied in the words that were just moving in the computer. When Tommy saw that book, he asked that this book was her grandfather's grandfather, his grandfather's grandfather, who used to go to the school and supplement their knowledge. When Margie knew about that this book was written about the schools, she felt that what to write about the schools? Schools are the pretty boring things and very bad, as she did not like to go to school, as she thought that schools were just home teaching mechanical teacher. But when Tommy starts reading, he talk about that not in old times the school was a separate building in which the teacher was a man. When Margie listened to Tommy, she thought that a man, how can a man be a teacher? Then Tommy said that no, my father is also good in all subjects as this mechanical teacher has. So in old times, what must have humans must be the teachers. Then Tommy goes further. He tells that in a particular building, in a particular class, like there were classes from class playway to class 11. In separate class there were 3 sections or 4 sections divided, and in a particular class there were children of a particular age who were taught by a particular man or teacher, a human teacher. They used to study in an open environment with their teacher, with a human teacher teaching them around. When Margie listened about them, she thought that it was a very disgusting practice. It was a very beautiful way of studying things. Then Tommy told that yes, it must be a good thing, but as we're in the future, we have to use the technological environment and the equipments. Then it was about the time for the girls school. Her mother called him. Her mother called her and asked to sit for the school. Then Margit asked his brother, "Yes, please tell me the story after when the school is over." So, so Tommy, in a just disgusting way, asked that yes, I will read the book. Then I take leave of you. Thanks.